where death is concerned in the life of any human being, God does not choose or determine when an individual dies. I know what I just did now. I just slapped you. God does not choose or determine when and how an individual dies. So who determines when a person dies? The person. The person determines when he or she dies. Philippians chapter 1. Let's read verse 22. We start there and end at 25. Give it to me in ISV, please. Okay. Now, if I continue living, fruitful labor is the result. If I continue living, fruitful labor is the result. So I do not know which I would prefer. Does that sound like God is talking? Who is saying I would prefer? Nobody is answering me. Who is saying which I would prefer? Paul is the one talking. And he didn't say the one God has chosen for me. I do not know. I'm trying to tell you that when it comes to death, God has zero input. You're the only one who chooses when and how. And whatever choice you make, God just honors it and backs off. Let's finish up. 23. Indeed, I cannot decide between the two. Hey! Did you ever see this in your Bible? I cannot decide between the two. Which is the two? It tells us, I have the desire to live this life and be with the Messiah. For that is far better. That's his desire. Sometimes you get to know God. All you want to do is just get out and stay with him. Paul said, I have that desire, strong desire to just go and stay with him. Then next verse. But for your sake, it is better that I remain alive. For whose sake? I said, for whose sake? My sake. It is better I remain alive. One more verse, verse 25. Since I am convinced of this, I know that I will continue to live. Who will continue to live? I will keep saying this until he enters you. Listen, you are responsible for living, staying alive. You are responsible for dying. Don't blame it on witches. Don't blame it on wizards from your hometown. You are responsible. Who did Paul say keeps him alive here? He said, I have chosen to stay alive. I have chosen, raise your right hand. I choose life.
I choose life.
Shout it, I choose life.
I choose life.
That's what he said. I choose life.